Hey guys, here's how to make a double-barreled sawn-off. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is remove the batteries. Pretty simple, everyone knows how to do that. I'd recommend keeping the battery cover for holding screws. You want to remove any hidden screws there are, like these two that I've shown you. One was under the plate, one was in front of the barrel. When you open up the gun, it should look like this. There's the entire assembly. It should all look like that. Almost. This is the speaker. Your screwdriver should stick to it because it's magnetized. Leads wires off to the battery box. You want to just tug on these wires and you can remove them. You got wires that lead over to the triggers. To make sound effects, you want to remove them again just by tugging on them. There's some on the other side as well. Then you have this little small board of some kind. It's got 2 screws on it. You want to just remove those screws. My speaker just popped out, but you should probably unscrew those 2 screws. I don't know how my speaker just popped out, just kind of fell out. And this is the entire assembly. The entire electronics assembly just completely removed. This is the barrel. You want to remove all the screws in the bottom, and when you open it up you will see these springs. You want to remove these springs. You can just then pull the barrel upwards and it will free itself from the orange bits at the end. Then you can pry the orange bits up and off. Then you want to size, like you want to put it back on the handle and put tape. Well, at least I put tape where I wanted to cut it off. So there's the W with the tape on it. So then you want to go outside and take your hacksaw to the barrels, so they should look like that, or whatever size you wanted your barrels to be. These edges are a little bit rough, as you can see. So, but you want to size it with your handle. If you want to cut it shorter, you can. Then you want to take your heavier grit sandpaper and move it around in circular motions until it's flat, and then you want to take your finer grit and smooth all that up. Then you smooth up like that, so you can't see any of the other things, and you want to put it back on your barrel and you can reassemble that handle. Then you want to this is your trigger assembly. You want to remove it. This third screw you don't need to take off. You only need to take off those other 2 screws so you can remove it. See? Then your gun, your stock, should look like this, stock and handle. You want to go take it out and take your hacksaw to that. Take out the seam between the handle and the stock. It should look like that. And then you can put everything back together. You want to sand it the same way. So here's you reassemble all this now. There's what your gun should look like, or close to that. The barrel may be different. As you can see, I use the battery cover to keep all my screws in. You might notice there's this big hole in the back. There are many ways you can do that. You can cut pieces of wood. You can cut plastic out of the stock if you want to. I just put hot glue on it and put a piece of cut down cardboard on top of that. So, like swish down cardboard. I also painted it, but you can. Okay, so here is the finished sawn-off double-barreled shotgun. Compared to the regular shotgun, they're actually facing the same way, which is good. But let's see, the stock's off, tips off, and that's actually about it. I used matte black for both of these, but I usually use glossy black. It's really hard to tell the difference. Let's see if you can tell the difference. But with these hammers, I don't know what they are, but they were silver pieces. I took them off. Well, I was going to take them off, but I accidentally sprayed one, and I tried to rub it off, and it gives it a little. It's just it's blackening, so I just blackened the other one. So they're both. I think it looked. I kind of grown on me. I didn't like it at first, but it looks okay. It looks actually like gunmetal-y. The inside here is painted black as well, unlike the inside for this, which is, it has shells in it, but it is not, as you can see, it's not painted. Because that actually does limit the action, the paint job, but it still does, since I didn't tell you to do this, but you have to reinsert those springs if you want it to, the shells, that one doesn't work too well. If you want the shells to still go in and such, it's not as smooth in action, and as you can see, it just kind of threw a shell. But it's because of the paint, but it still does what I want it to do. I think it looks really nice, just the way I did it. Only problem is you can't really see this on video, but there are bars in there. Let's see if you can see that. No, you can't. It's too dark. But there are bars inside there, and they show up a bit if you're gonna look down the barrel. So yeah, if you are going to do this, don't point it at people who don't know it's not a real gun, because it does look like a real gun if you paint it this way. And especially since you take the orange bits off. So don't use it around people who don't know it's a real gun. Do not point it at people who don't know it's a fake gun. Especially, do not. The police do have the rights to point their guns at you if they believe you have a real firearm. And if you point it at them, point it at someone else, or don't put it down and put your hands up, they do have the right to shoot you. So just be careful. So I'm going to use this only as a movie prop, and as you can see, this stock is it's kind of noticeable, but not really. So yeah, later.